Whether you're going through a divorce in Texas or you're just looking to understand the process better, you've come to the right place. My name is Lena Wynn and I'm a divorce lawyer. In this video, we'll be covering an important aspect of divorce that can affect your daily life even before the divorce is finalized: temporary orders. Now, divorce can be a long and complicated process, but temporary orders are there to help things run more smoothly during that time. These orders are designed to address immediate needs such as child custody, spousal support, and property management. They can give you peace of mind while waiting for the divorce to be fully settled. So in this video, we'll break down what temporary orders are and why they matter, how to request and enforce them, common examples such as child custody, spousal support, and property issues. By the end of this video, you'll know everything you need to understand how temporary orders work in a Texas divorce. The information provided in this video is for educational purposes only and does not constitute legal advice. Viewing this video does not create an attorney-client relationship. For advice specific to your situation, please consult with a licensed attorney. What are temporary orders? Let's start with the basics. Temporary orders are legal decisions made by a judge that addresses important issues during the divorce process. These orders are meant to be in place while the divorce is pending, and they can help reduce conflict by providing clear guidelines about what each spouse is expected to do, especially in areas like custody, support, and property management. Think of them as ground rules that apply until the final divorce decree is made. Without temporary orders, you might be left in a state of uncertainty, not knowing who gets the kids, who pays the bills, or who stays in the family home. The purpose of temporary orders. Why are these orders so important? The purpose of temporary orders is to help maintain order and stability during the divorce process. Divorce can take months to finalize, and in that time, you and your spouse will still need to live your lives. Temporary orders help ensure that both parties understand their responsibilities until the final divorce agreement is reached. Temporary orders are especially helpful when there are children involved. They can provide immediate decisions on custody and visitation, which will help you avoid conflict or confusion. They also give clear instructions on financial matters like spousal support or child support, so you don't have to wait for the final settlement. How to request temporary orders. So how do you actually request temporary orders? The process starts with the divorce petition itself. When you file for divorce, you'll have the option to request temporary orders from the court. To request temporary orders, you'll need to file a motion for temporary orders. This is a formal legal document where you explain to the court what you need and why it's necessary. In this motion, you'll outline issues such as custody, support, and property matters. Once your motion is filed, the court will schedule a hearing. You'll be notified of the date and time of the hearing, and that's when both you and your spouse will have a chance to present your arguments. A judge will listen to both sides and decide what temporary orders are needed. This may include evidence, testimony, or affidavits supporting your request. It's important to note that temporary orders are typically made quickly because the court understands the urgency. After the hearing, the judge will issue an order that both parties are required to follow until the divorce is finalized. Enforcing temporary orders. So once temporary orders are issued, how are they enforced? What if one party doesn't follow them? Well, temporary orders are legally binding, which means both parties must follow them. If one person doesn't comply, the other can ask the court to enforce the orders. This is typically done by filing a motion for contempt. Filing a motion for contempt means that you're asking the court to punish the person who is violating the temporary order. Penalties for contempt can include fines or, in extreme cases, even jail time. So it's essential that you follow the temporary orders exactly as they're written. Not following them can result in serious consequences. Common examples of temporary orders. Now that we've covered what temporary orders are and how to request and enforce them, let's dive into some common examples of temporary orders you might encounter during a Texas divorce. Custody orders. One of the most common temporary orders is for custody of children. When there are children involved in a divorce, temporary orders will determine who the children will live with while the divorce is pending. These orders can also outline visitation schedules and decision-making authority for the children's care. Temporary custody orders can specify which parent the children will live with while the divorce is pending and how often the other parent can visit. If there's a dispute over who should have the children, the court will make a decision based on the children's best interest. These orders are designed to keep the children's lives as stable as possible during a difficult time. But remember, temporary orders can be modified if necessary, especially if there's a change in circumstances. Another common temporary order deals with spousal support. If one spouse needs financial assistance during the divorce process, the court may issue a temporary spousal support order. This order requires the higher earning spouse to pay the other a certain amount of money each month until the divorce is finalized. Spousal support is especially important if one spouse relies on the other for financial support. The court will consider factors like the length of the marriage and the financial need of the requesting spouse when determining the amount and duration of support. Property orders. Finally, property orders are another common type of temporary order. These orders dictate how property will be divided during the divorce process. For example, one spouse may be ordered to leave the family home, or the court may specify how bank accounts or retirement funds will be handled until the final divorce agreement is made. Temporary orders help prevent one spouse from hiding assets or depleting bank accounts during the divorce. They provide a framework for property division and financial stability until the final settlement. Conclusion and key takeaways. In summary, temporary orders are a crucial part of the divorce process in Texas. They provide structure, stability, and fairness while the divorce is still ongoing. Whether it's custody, spousal support, or property division, temporary orders ensure that important issues are addressed early, allowing both parties to move forward with more clarity. Remember, temporary orders are legally binding and it's important to follow them. If you have any questions about requesting or enforcing temporary orders in your divorce, it's always a good idea to consult with a divorce attorney who can guide you through the process. Thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you understand the importance of temporary orders in a Texas divorce. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more content on divorce and legal advice. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I'd love to help, and see you next time.